What's up guys, it's Dwayne back again for another video, back here for reaction, and today is a great, wonderful, amazing, incredible, beautiful day because it's a German day, a day in German schools. Without further ado, let's get into this reaction, let's go.
What do you think?
Of course it needs understanding the text.
Yes, if you want to translate it, you have to understand it as well.
Wait, so in Germany, does your English teacher speak English throughout the whole lesson? That's really good. I don't know if you guys remember me saying, but I did German in school for like 2 years, like from the age of 13 to 15. And my teacher spoke German 70% of the lesson, and then the other 30% he spoke English. So yeah, but this sounds like she's like completely conversating in English. I don't know how old these kids are, but that's really good. It's a good start.
Well, what is easier in mediation than in translation?
So I think
It makes it easier. And that is what we want to translate, to do at 6. And I was told...
Everyone had that kid in the class that just couldn't pay attention. I was one of those kids.
They came from...
Was macht ihr?
Also wir müssen so einen Text übersetzen. Ist recht schwer, aber wir müssen den auch sinngemäß übersetzen und das geht schon.
So they're translating an entire, like, looks like an entire paragraph of information, but they've got the dictionary to help. That's good. Oh my god, this reminds me of school. I'm getting like flashbacks to school. One thing I'm noticing though, which that's why I can't tell the age of the kids. You don't wear school uniform. You're wearing your normal clothes. In England, we all wear freaking tie and shirt, and it's all very formal. It's like Hogwarts. Hogwarts is actually true to life, guys. And if you've seen Harry Potter, British schools are kind of like that. Like, even some schools even have houses, and they're sorted into houses. It's an actual thing. So yeah, my school wasn't that fancy. We didn't have houses, but we did wear uniforms. So.
Was machst du in Englischunterricht?
Wir lernen Englisch, lernen wir halt Englisch, wir sprechen auch Englisch und versuchen möglichst viel Englisch zu sprechen.
Wie heißt du?
Ich heiße Laurens.
Okay, so, was machst wir jetzt?
Wir müssen den Text jetzt so aufs Grobe hin übersetzen, das heißt, wir müssen eine Mediation durchführen. Also nur so ein Drittel von dem Text
Ja?
sollen wir übersetzen ins Englische. Vom Deutschen ins Englische. Ja.
So, wie lange soll ich es machen?
Also der Text ist ja jetzt so lang,
Ja.
also muss ich nur so viel
Okay.
ins Englische übersetzen.
Ja, okay.
To be a kid again, yeah, I just remember school was fun. School was fun. Because sometimes schools can be quite boring and sometimes we're just a bit silly in school.
Danke, Dankeschön.
Hast du schon gelesen so? Also hast du den Text schon gelesen?
Ja, aber was ist deine Idee oder?
Ja.
I've not heard any English yet, guys.
Der englische Sprache wird das gut tun. Jeden ihrer wirklichen Liebhaber
Oh, they're translating it into German. Okay, I get it.
bereitet es doch Seelenqualen, dass sie vor allzu vielen unberufenen Kindern herumgekarrt entsteht und am Ende gedankenlos ausgespuckt wird. Langst hat das Englische den Charakter einer Sprache verloren.
Dankeschön. Go on, Max. Go on, Max.
Welche Zeile sind das? Ich habe jetzt gerade die Lust.
Ausgespuckt wird. Längst hat das Englische den Charakter einer Sprache verloren und jetzt geht es weiter. Es gilt zwar...
It's a full-on paragraph. They're reading a lot. Like, they're translating a lot of text. I definitely wasn't doing that in school, but they look like they're at least at least 16. These kids look like the last year of school.
Es gilt zwar als Weltsprache, aber es ist nur noch ein allen kulturellen und geschichtlichen Fleisches im Kreise des Kommunikationsmittels. Und mit diesem Skelett einer Sprache bearbeiten sich Geschäfte.
He knows what he's reading because he's just reading it. He's just reeling off in German. Wow. I wish I could do that.
Wer hat die Tafel ab?
Wir spielen Schnick, Schnack, Schnuck.
Okay. Ja, dann machen wir.
Sag, was ich habe.
We're playing rock, paper, scissors to see who goes first.
Okay.
And if you look at or watch international sessions, all of them have their headsets with their translator in the background, yeah, or they understand the English language. And that's why it's very important. And nobody of you knows whether he or she that will not need English. Some years ago.
Hello. What did she say? She said she doesn't know if one of you might need English. If we're being honest, if we're all being honest, English is the lingua franca. I say it all the time. As a British person, as someone who speaks English as his first language, I am very, very, very lucky because it's the language. It's the language of finance. It's the language of export, import, like structure, like it's the world language. Like everyone learns English so they can mediate between each other, and I'm very lucky to have this as my language because most places around the world, most people speak English. So that's why it's so important for German people to speak English, and I think that's why people in Britain, English speakers, we don't learn other languages because we can get by speaking English in a lot of countries. A little bit annoying in a sense because, you know, whereas most of the world are bilingual, quite a lot of the world is bilingual, people that live in English-speaking countries, we're not, just because we're lazy. We don't need to learn a language. We really don't, to get by in life in most places around the world. But, yeah, I think it's awesome that you guys are bilingual and you're able to speak both languages. You have your own secret language in German, and then you can speak English with people that don't understand German, which is pretty cool to me. Okay, I guess that is the end. That is cute. Your classes are very much like, it's just like Britain. It's just like, it just reminds me of being in school again. Like, it's very similar. Yeah, so it's interesting that the teacher, her lesson was on being a translator, basically being a mediator, how important that will be, that could be for a lot of these kids. Like, that's a bona fide job. I mean, I know on the Eurovision, like you said, people have headsets and they have things translated. So I know that is a job. If you can speak a second language, you can be a translator for somebody. You could be a translator in a lot of fields. There's a lot of job opportunities for people that can speak a second language. So yeah, it means a lot more than just being able to understand English, but also you could be a mediator for someone who doesn't speak English and they can only speak German. That's pretty good. Guys, thank you very much for watching. Until the next one, I will see you very soon.